Good evening, everyone. Nyamka here again. This is going to be my second live experience on Facebook. Thank you guys who joined me for the first one last week, Thursday. Thank you all very much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys being kind. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you sharing the video. Thank you so much for that. And so, while I've just started, I'm going to ask you who are viewing, just let me know where you are viewing from, the state or the island, wherever you're at. Let me know where you're from so that I can just give you a shout out and say hi, see what's up, what you're getting into this evening. How's everyone's Wednesday going? How was Wednesday? How is hump day? How has hump day been going so far for you guys? Wednesday. Hump day is looked at as halfway through the week, right? Just a few more days to go before the weekend. And for most people, it's time to celebrate. Almost there, almost there, almost the weekend. But I'd like for everyone to, look at every single day as a day of being productive. And so not so much looking forward to hump day per se, but looking forward to just a day to make a difference, just a day to do whatever it is that you enjoy doing, making a difference in the lives of others. And so, you know, it's hump day for some, but for others, it's just a day to make a difference. And I hope that we all get to the point where it's just a day to make a difference. So tell me where you're from, say hi if you want a shout out, and we'll get straight into the message this evening. I don't like to talk too long. I try not to talk too long, but I just want to be able to make a point. And so tonight I want to talk about the state of discomfort. The state of discomfort. And I'm talking about these things as they come to mind. Last time we spoke about giftedness. Hi, Aunt Judith, I see you. Viewing from New York. Last time we spoke about giftedness and what it means to really recognize the gift that you have, to develop, to invest in the gift that you have, and to put all of your effort and energy into it. And I just wanted to talk tonight about the state of discomfort. And the reason why this came to me is because I've been feeling kind of uncomfortable. Actually, for most of my 30s, if I'm totally honest, for most of my 30s. June from Kansas, how are you? When I look back, at first I was like, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable or in a state of discomfort right now. And then I thought about it and I said, okay, this discomfort has been prolonged. It's been for a long time. And when I say discomfort, don't inbox me asking if I'm unhappy. No, I am very happy. I am very joyful. Praise God. I've been blessed. I'm talking about a state where you're happy. You're content. You love your life. You love your family. You love the people who are part of your lives. And you feel good. But then there's just something that's beneath the surface that's a little bit uncomfortable for you. Not in a bad way. Now, I'm not talking about a discomfort that dishonors you. I'm not talking about, hey, Onika, I'm not talking about a discomfort where you're in a violent situation or where you're in a situation where you're being disrespected or you're in a situation where you're being violated. I'm not talking about that type of discomfort, because if you are in that type of discomfort, you need to seek help so that you can be in a state that honors you. So I'm not speaking about that. I'm not speaking about a situation where you're on the job being abused or in a relationship being abused or any type of thing like that. I'm talking about when you're working hard towards your goals, when you're really feeling happy about things, but then there's a little uncomfortable feeling. There's this feeling that creeps up on you that kind of says, I can do more, I can be more. There's a feeling that feels a little bit painful sometimes even. And what I realized as I started to think about going live tonight and to talk about it is, when I look at the periods in my life, especially my 30s, where I've experienced a whole lot of discomfort, I can also say that I experienced a whole lot of growth. Surprisingly, shockingly, when I go back and I analyze it in the workplace where I was feeling restless, uncomfortable, and, I got to do something. I got to do something. Things got to change. And then I got my first leadership opportunity. And then I started to feel that way a couple of years later, and then I got another leadership opportunity. And so now that I'm looking back at it, hey, Bev, now that I'm looking back at it, I'm thinking, being uncomfortable, being in a state of discomfort is where we grow. Being in a state of discomfort is where things change for us, is where it's uncomfortable because it's not in our comfort zone. It's not something that we're used to feeling. It's a strange feeling. It may be new for us. And it's someplace, like for me and for most people, you don't want to be. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to be in a state where you may not be sure of what's coming next. You don't want to be in a state where you're working hard and you're not sure, if your work is going to pay off. You're not sure what's going to happen, but you're still working. It feels weird. It feels strange. But I just want to encourage somebody today that if you're in a state of discomfort and you're working hard and you're continuing to do all the things that you know that's necessary, it's usually because you are in a period where growth is taking place. And if you keep it up, a breakthrough might take place. And so, I see that a couple people are saying hi and saying great inspiration. Thank you very much. Now, share with me. Am I speaking to anybody? Is anybody in that state of discomfort? Has anyone ever felt that I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I know that I'm happy. I know that things are good. I know that I have some place to sleep. I have food to eat. I know that I have clothes to wear. But I know that under the surface, there's something else going on. I'm growing and it's hard. And things are sometimes a little bit uncomfortable. Things are sometimes a little bit painful. So my encouragement to you tonight, and I'm not going to stay a whole long time, my encouragement to you tonight is that when you feel that discomfort, and Onika has said totally, you get it, right? When you feel that discomfort is to keep going. First off, to recognize where it's coming from, what is causing it, so that you can rule out that it's not something that is in your spirit that is fighting against your spirit, or is nothing that is coming up that is not well for your spirit. Explore that. Where is it coming from? Why is it here? And explore a little bit deeper. Is it coming to show me something? Is it coming to change me? Is it a period of growth for me? Is it something that I am now doing differently and it's showing? And because it's different from me, it's out of my comfort zone. And that's why it's a little bit painful. And that's why it's a little bit uncomfortable. Explore it. And then when you realize that it's new, it's different, it's uncomfortable for me, usually that's the point where growth is going to take place. And once growth continues to take place over and over and over and over, that's when the breakthroughs usually take place. So I want to say to everybody to be encouraged tonight. And I'm just looking at the comments right now. June says stuck. And okay, I don't know what the acronym means. And you felt stuck for a while. But June, oh my God, June is such an inspiration. And she has a great story to tell. And one of these days, June, I want to write your book. Let's partner together. Let's work together so that I can write your book. But I'm glad that you guys are saying that you have experienced it, not because I want you to feel stuck and not because I want you to feel uncomfortable. I'm glad that you're saying that you've experienced it, because that means that you're growing. That means that you're growing. That means that you're on the cusp. That means that you're not the same person that you were last year. You're not the same person that you were 10 years ago. You're not the same person even that you were yesterday, because every single day you're doing something to grow. And as you go through that period of growth, you're going to feel uncomfortable. So Simone says, introspect, explore, move, and break through. Absolutely. And Onika says it's not a bad uncomfortable. It's different. Exactly. It's not bad. It's you know that something is going to happen right there. So again, I'm not going to take up all your time this evening. I just came from working out once again. And so I just wanted to share what was in my spirit tonight. Share what I was feeling tonight. Again, some people have inboxed me. If you want me to speak on a specific topic, inbox me, and I will. I've gotten good feedback about the live, and I'm thinking that I'll do it once a week. I'll try to be more consistent in terms of staying with the same time, staying with the same day. But I just want to say thank you guys. Keep working, keep pushing, keep growing, and through that period of discomfort, know that growth is taking place, but it can only take place if you keep going. You're not going to grow if you stop. So keep going, keep pushing on, keep moving through. I love you guys, and thank you for joining me live. Have a good night.